Hiya, we're going to show that a root lies between two values. The question says, show the equation x cubed minus 5 equals 0 has a root between x is 1 and x is 2. So as a plan, your first thing you need to check is if your equation is equal to 0. Because if it's equal to 0, it's crossing the y-axis, and that's a root. So it is, so that's good. The next thing you want to do is quite nice, because all you need to do is just sub in the values. Still see that, can't you? So if I put 1 in, it's 1 cubed minus 5 minus 4. And I put 2 in, it's 2 cubed minus 5. So that's 8 minus 5, so that's 3. And if you know, the values are minus 4 and 3. So there's a sign change. As a picture, I don't know what the graph looks like. Well, I do, but it don't matter. At 1, it's negative. At 2, it's positive. So regardless of what the graph looks like, you know, if you join the points up, it has to cross through the x-axis. So it must have a solution between 1 and 2. So I've done it, I've shown that. But just to make sure to get the marks, I need to put a statement. So therefore, root lies between x equals 1 and x equals 2. Now then, we've got a second example, same idea, but it just looks slightly different for the starter. There. So example 2 now. Put up that. So it says, show that the equations y equals x squared and e to the x minus 7 intersect between x is 2.6 and x is 2.7. So the first thing we need to do, we've got to make it equal 0. So we're going to put them equal to each other. And then, is it equal 0? So in my solution, I'm going to put x squared is equal to e to the x minus 7. And then rearrange it, x squared minus e to the x plus 7 is 0. It doesn't matter which way round you rearrange it. I could have it all on the other side. I could have it as 0 equals e to the x minus x squared minus 7. It doesn't matter, because all I'm interested in is a sign change. So I put it equal, I've got the equation equal to 0. So now I'm just going to sub in my values. So same again. If I put in 2.6, so I've got 2.6 squared minus e to the 2.6 plus 7, that's equal to 0.296. There, you still see that? Now if I put 2.7 in, I've got 2.7 squared minus e to the 2.7 plus 7. So same idea. And I get minus 0.590. I've got a sign change, I've got a plus and I've got a negative. So same idea as a picture. At 2.6, it's positive. At 2.7, it's negative. So it doesn't matter what the graph looks like, but you know it's crossing through the x-axis. So it must have a solution, it must have a point of intersection. Because when we put the graphs equal to each other and rearrange it, where the two graphs cross is where the rearranged equation crosses the x-axis. Most people forget that though. So I've done it, I've got a sign change. And I just need the statement. I've not got a lot of room on here now, but I would write they intersect, therefore they intersect between x is 2.6 and 2.7. So they intersect. I'm going to rub out all my working now with my finger. Can't even fit 2.7 on. There you go, but you get the gist anyway. There. Right, have a go at the questions on the sheet and good luck.